Hey guys, welcome to the pick. For this episode, we're gonna start it off with a topic that kind of is a little touchy. The hurricanes out in Texas, Hurricane Harvey. I had some friends and family down there that I hope is okay. We've been trying to get in contact with them. We haven't heard anything yet, but they also got family down there too, so no telling what's going on. I just hope they're safe and okay, and everybody out in Texas. It ain't just my people. I want everybody to be okay because it just looks nasty. And I was watching these weather reporters that were in the middle of it, and can't remember exactly what part of Texas they were in, but they were in the eye of the storm. God, it was just tearing up everything in its path. So yeah, to the people out there in Texas, I hope you guys are okay.
I hope everyone's okay too. Hope no one's seriously hurt, and I want to thank everyone that's trying to save people's lives, and you guys are true heroes. So we're gonna get to the actual show, and our first topic is week 1, or whatever you wanted to call that, of college football.
Yeah, no kidding.
It was not very good, to be honest with you.
Did we just see our first preseason college?
It felt like it.
Man, dude, that's exactly what it felt like.
I watched actually a little bit of the high school game. It was actually in our city, Tulsa, which was Broken Arrow and Union, and one of my cousins or nephews or someone on my family side played in that game, but I don't know how long he played. But it was an okay game, and then I watched the Colorado State and Oregon game, and it was pretty bad at first. It was pretty boring, but then it kind of got good, and then it got really bad because it became a blowout. And this is Colorado State looked good though. They just look like a good but not a great team, and Oregon State is just they're just not good anymore. I don't know what happened to that team.
Kind of fell off.
They're just not great anymore. I want to make a correction though. The coach that said that was the coach of them, but is not the coach anymore. He's a coach of Florida. This guy's a different guy. He was a quarterback coach of Georgia, but now he's the head coach. So I want to make that correction.
Interesting.
But I watched a little bit of the Rice and Stanford game. It was blowout, and I really didn't watch a whole lot of other games because it was not very good. But I am looking forward to the actual week 1. Not preseason college football.
Yeah, no kidding.
But what'd you think? You watched a little bit of the games as well.
Yeah, I watched a game. I had some family. It was my nephew's birthday, so I didn't get to really watch a whole lot of games. And I watched the Portland and who was it again? See, that's how bad it was. Portland State and
I don't even remember, honestly.
Yeah, I don't remember who played. It was Portland State and somebody.
Yeah, just a second, let me check that. But interesting to think about Portland State. Julius Thomas played for them. I didn't know that.
Did he?
Yeah, he
wow,
did.
That's actually.
I was wondering, like,
interesting topic.
I recognized that name, and I was like, who played for them? That was weird. And then I looked it up, and BYU.
BYU, that's right. That's right.
They always have a decent team.
Yeah, they didn't play too well in that game though. It was I think it was 20-6.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they got some, and they showed their schedule after that game, and BYU's gonna have an ugly schedule. And if they only beat that team 26, they're not gonna have a good. They're playing Washington. They got who was it? There was another really ranked team.
Are they playing SC?
Yeah, USC, and there was another ranked team. Like, they got an ugly schedule. I don't like BYU's schedule, especially the way they came out. And I understand too. That's the very first game of the season, so there's gonna be some nerves and stuff. So hopefully that ain't the way they're gonna show out this year.
But if they do, it's gonna have a rough season.
But yeah, if they do, then it's gonna be ugly for them.
It ain't good.
Yeah.
But I didn't really watch the San Jose game. I didn't really watch the other games. But yeah, I mean, football's football, so I'm still gonna enjoy it to a certain degree. But I'm definitely looking forward to the first week of college football, if you want to be that.
Yeah. Right.
So we'll talk about that when in Friday's show or Thursday mini podcast. But we're gonna go to commercial right now, and we will be right back in 1 second. Okay. All right, guys, this is the pick. I want to thank you guys for watching, and make sure to subscribe and like our page.
Yeah, and hit us down there in the comment section with some comments, man. We love to read them.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
All right, guys, thank you for coming back from our commercial break, and we're going to talk about the Mayweather fight, and I'm going to start this off. So I watched the fight, and I thought that McGregor did pretty well. He won the first 3 rounds. He did a lot better than I thought he would, but Mayweather still won the fight. I mean, he did kind of what I thought he would in the later rounds, dominate. But it was a lot to do with McGregor just running out of gas. Like, he's a UFC fighter. He's not used to going those many rounds, especially because of him. He usually only goes 1 or 2 rounds because he usually knocks people out. So he just got tired, and Mayweather took a whole bunch of good punches, and McGregor did a lot better than I thought he would. He was more aggressive in the beginning, he got a lot more punches, but he just got tired, and he was playing defense like when McGregor was playing defense, and Mayweather played offense, which I didn't think was going to happen, but it did. And he knocked him out, so to speak, which I didn't expect to happen either. So that was a good fight. Definitely wouldn't have paid for it, but hey, it was a lot better than I thought it'd be. It wasn't a clown show like I thought it would be. So yeah, I think it definitely didn't hurt McGregor's career. Now, I don't think he should be a boxer full time because he's just not good enough in my eyes.
I don't even think he should get back in the ring.
But he should, if he wants to keep on being a UFC fighter, he should just retire. Honestly, he made $130-ish million. So I mean,
130 and lose, man.
Do you need to make more money? I mean, honestly. And Mayweather's 50-0, greatest record in boxing history, arguably. So, I mean, you may not like the guy. He's not the best person in the world, but he has a talent.
Yeah,
he's a great fighter. So, what do you think, man?
Yeah, dude, I think he's actually a badass fighter. But yeah, dude, I actually was on the same boat with you. Thought it was gonna be a horrible match. I thought he was gonna dance around and, it was going to go to decision, but no, man, it was actually way different than I expected. McGregor came out, I figured McGregor would come out the way he did, which was aggressive and coming out punching and stuff. And Mayweather literally did exactly what he does for 3-4 rounds is calculate what his fighter's doing and and play defense, and that's exactly what he did. And McGregor just got, the more and more rounds that went on, the more tired he got. And he started really getting tired by like the 6th, 7th round. He started really getting gassed. And that's when I knew it was going to be over. And Mayweather actually didn't, what I really like about what Mayweather did was he didn't give him no distance.
Yeah.
And normally that's not even his style. Normally he's the one backing up. No, he was in his grill the whole fight, and McGregor didn't like that.
No.
He kept grabbing him and
did a lot of cheap shots.
Doing elite right now. Another point I have to bring, that ref, man, was pissing me off.
Yeah, he was.
He was letting him get a lot of cheap shots on him, and I was like, and he wasn't running to stop him. There was a couple points in the fight where he would yell at him, "Stop it, guys! Stop it!" Yeah. Like, why don't you go break it up, man? And so that ref kind of pissed me off. But
yeah, he did.
Back to the fight though, the fighters. Yeah, dude, that actually surprised the hell out of me how that ended up being. Mayweather, like I said, normally his style is back off and just run around the ring until 12 rounds is up. But no, he was way aggressive, and. But I hope he does retire, because that is the thing about it, is he looked old and sluggish. It's like I heard a valid point about this fight was, if that was a young experienced boxer besides McGregor, he would have got tore up. Yeah. And I believe that, because there were shots that McGregor were giving to him that was like, if that was sorry about that, we had some technical difficulties. Back to that fight. Like I said, it was interesting, a lot more interesting than I thought it was gonna be. So yeah, so I was going for Mayweather, so I'm glad he won. So yeah, that's what I think about the fight. That was a good fight.
All right, well, that's our second topic. We'll go right back to commercial break. We'll be right back. Thank you, guys. All right, guys, this is the pick. I want to thank you guys for watching, and make sure to subscribe and like our page.
Yeah, and hit us down there in the comment section with some comments, man. We love to read them.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
We'll be right back. All right, guys, this is our third and final topic. So all these players are getting hurt in the NFL, and a lot of them are getting hurt in preseason. So it's going to get to a point that these players are not going to want to play as many preseason games, but the issue is going to be, like, the owners are not going to make as much money, and let's be honest, all they care about is money. They care about the players to a certain degree, but money is everything to them. So they're not going to want to make less money, so they're going to probably add on 2 more regular season games. So I just think it's going to be a bad situation. And do the NFL players hold out and try to get 14 games and less preseason games, or I just don't see that happening. So I guess I'd rather get hurt. If I'm going to get hurt, I'd get hurt in games that actually matter than the games that don't matter. Yeah. So, it's kind of a bad situation, honestly, but what the players are really going to be able to do. Yeah. What do you think?
Yeah, I think they should. I would like to see if preseason got cut down to like 2 games, and maybe another regular season game was added or something. But yeah, I'm on this guy's side. I don't think they're going to make that happen simple fact because of money. They're too money hungry. Yeah, I don't like it. Again, we don't want to see players get hurt in the preseason, because I actually want to see every team have full potential on what they could bring to the table. And if you got a hurt superstar, well, we don't get to see maybe that. Who's to say maybe that star player can actually bring your team to more wins and actually get you somewhere. Yeah. But if he's hurt, if he gets hurt in preseason, well, we don't know what could happen. So yeah, I don't really like having 4 games in preseason. No one really cares about it. I really don't care. About the only thing I care about it is to see how well the rookies look. Yeah. And half of the time the rookies are playing other backups and rookies, so yeah, you don't really necessarily get to see them ball out either. So, because the competition's less at that point. So yeah, I don't like preseason. I do like the rules that they. Did you hear about the new rules they have now about the overtime? It's not 15 minutes, it's 10, which is, I like that. Yeah. We don't need a whole another 15 minutes, because normally it don't take that long anyway. No. So I like that. And what was the other? Oh yeah, on players on IR, you can actually have 2 come out now on IR. Okay. I was like, that's cool. So I do like some of the changes that they've made, but that's one I hopefully that would be cool if they would have made. Is cut it down to 2 games, but I don't see it happening. But yeah, I'm not much big of a fan on preseason. So
all right, we're going to talk about one more topic, and we're going to get out of here, guys. Kurt Warner.
What?
You're going to talk about the Kurt Warner situation?
Yeah, we can. All right, so I heard an interesting topic that Kurt Warner was a Packer at one point. He got picked up, and he was a 3rd-string backup for us. I never knew this, and he was behind a couple other players, and as Favre was a starter. And I was thinking in my head, I was like, man, that'd be crazy as hell if say Favre didn't work out, or he just didn't fit our team, or he didn't like the coach, whatever the case may be, and he could have been our quarterback. Like, that's crazy to think, man. Don't get me wrong, I love my man Favre, but that would have been crazy too. He's a really talented quarterback too.
Hall of Famer.
Oh yeah, and he deserves it. He's a very talented quarterback. He kind of had the Brady story before the Brady story. Yeah. He's this guy, like, who's this guy? He's literally a grocery man before he became a quarterback.
Such a crazy story.
Right, he does. He has a crazy story, and yeah, he ended up turning out to be one of the greatest quarterbacks. So I love that story.
Got my Rams Super Bowl, so I'm happy.
Yeah, and I love Kurt Warner. I love the story. I just
Yeah.
love him in general. He's an amazing player. And yeah, I thought that was a very interesting topic. I was like, wow. I was like, holy crap, we could have had Kurt Warner as our quarterback.
Yeah, that's the thing about it, the NFL though. One hit, one play can change the fortitude and structure of NFL and pretty much the history of it. So, like if Drew Bledsoe didn't get hurt, let's say Tom Brady never became what he was. So it's kind of crazy how things happen. So this is the pick, guys. Thank you for watching, and we're gonna come back and then probably tomorrow. You guys.
See you guys.